they'll drop the smoke grenade here. Now, we all know how to do that one. I'm sure you've all seen the pro tip from Rush on that one there. The smoke comes over the top, lands towards spawn. Same situation again. If you're a CT, you have two choices. You can either play in front and get ready to fight, or you can drop back into spawn, giving away the territory. So it's not the usual take and the usual way that we're seeing it done. FaZe are more than happy as they push up long with the nades coming over to fight CT, fight bridge, and take that site control. So I just wanted to point this out because you will see that difference coming through in today's game, or at least I hope you will, because I just spent time explaining it. So
yeah, fingers crossed.
if that happened.
Yeah, we saw Rain throwing that molly last time we were casting FaZe clear.
That's it. Yeah. And that was brought to you by America's Navy. Got to make sure I get that one in there for everybody. And yeah, look, Spirit, we can talk about some of their T-side executes. They've got the 3 smokes from that short position. They're dropping the one onto the elevator boxes, the avant-garde smoke, the CT smoke, the bridge smoke. They're jumping on it down. It's all the good stuff. You know what to expect. It's Dust2.
Yeah, exactly.
You all should know what's going on.
You know what's going down. What do you expect, though, Lauren? Are you going to 3?
No.
Oh.
I think it's 2.
Yeah?
Oh.
I think it's 2. I mean, the last game changer was Mir against Vitality, right? He had a belting game. Disbalance had a big game too, and it really obviously kind of elevated what they could do. If FaZe are on form, I think we all know how this normally falls, but maybe Spirit have something left in them.
Maybe they're not dead yet. What? Makes sense.
Yeah. Spirit have actually opted to start on the CT side here, and that's where I would have seen the weakness of FaZe coming on through with Kirby as more of an anchor, but they want to be active. We've seen them push up middle before. This time they're going to be pushing over towards long with 3 players. That leaves Mir and SDY on a bit of an island over towards this B site. Oh, Mir making footsteps forward, just trying to see if he can bait out a reaction. Nobody from FaZe Clan wavered there. They are set up for a B set piece.
Couple of shots. Rain Brokey taking a good bit of damage. It's going to be Mir, though, starting to tap heads. The second player on B is on for 3. And just a war of attrition as he's on for the ace now. A 4th head found. Nico thrust into a 1 versus 2. Interesting. Dropping the P250 and knife out into Magix. That's no fun for him. And very fun for Team Spirit. Thank you, Mir. Quite the delivery into the pistol round. One of those pistol gurus. And SDY drugging so much attention from that back box. You can see how well he handled this. Last 2 bullets of his USP, and the third just getting the dink, and then the reload, just finishing him off into his Levi 501s.
It's a curious one right there. We always seem to see Mir in the pistol rounds. No matter what map it is, no matter who he's versing on the CT side, he's always in a position to either agitate the T side or to get multi-frags. And oh, that is a missed smoke grenade right there. That was meant to go towards Xbox, so a little bit of a blunder, but they still make it up Cat just as cleanly as they would have liked. Actually, things could be working out better for them.
If he jumps down with that, okay, Magic's got himself a nice one. But Nico's Deagle's connecting!
Okay.
Nico's come alive! 3 frags. He only brought a Desert Eagle to play, but it's enough. He gets a ticket to ride. SDY can't find it cleanly. Down to 61. He has the best weapon for the job. The nade could be fantastic. They're behind the box, and they both catch it. Down to 20. No, Cold's gone. Nico still has to be the hero, and he can't do it. Such hard work all the way, but it comes down to nothing. The fuse will come in. Oh, he worked so hard for that. I'm sure we'll see it in the replay. Let's see how... I mean, let's not forget, killing 4 players and getting the bomb down will feel like a victory in a sense, but I'm sure with the frags that Nico was posting, it's going to still feel very much like a sour defeat. Great shot onto Disbalance. Another into the head of Magix, and required just 1 more. With 18 HP, a single bullet would have done it, would have cut it.
Wow, that's a rough one right there. FaZe probably feeling like they should have converted.
And Nico gets a scout. That's it. Into the next.
All right, well. 5 kills, 238 ADR, and no round win for FaZe just yet. So at least it's good signs in terms of the potency of the frags. Out towards long we go.
No flashes. Brokey takes the jewel, loses it to an MP9. Nico on the cleanup duty, but the flash is high from Magic's Disbalance in support as well. And oh, Cold on the off angle. I thought he had it, but Disbalance very quick flick. FaZe getting knocked about here.
Let's be Danger Man, Kirby on this. I wonder if he could catch Mir. It's all about timing. Nah. All right. Could have been a bit of a chance to maybe agitate, get in between. Oh, spot from Nico, but no one's offering themselves up anymore. Probably after that Deagle, certainly well aware. Magic's nice adjustment. Well played.
Good stuff from Spirit there to lock that one down. It didn't feel as threatening as the normal long takes from FaZe that we've seen, especially considering like Vitality, the game that we had where Rain was running out long first. He was getting multi-kills through the smoke. They've handled that very, very well. And with that, round number 3 posted on the board for Spirit here. Looks like a timeout's called. I'm going to go with the technical one. Hopefully this doesn't last too long. We can get back underway immediately. We don't want to take too much steam out of the Dust2 engine as we have just kicked off the second map.
I feel like this is going 3, Chad, so I'm going to go get some caffeine.
All right.
I think it's time.
Give me a bottle of water.
Sure.
Oh, mate. Okay.
We lost him already. He's gone, Lauren.
He's left us?
He's never coming back. He took the car keys. He's doing a Sarah.
Sarah. It's just gone now.
Yeah. How was your weekend, Lauren?
Oh, it was quite nice. Did a bit of PUBG, you know.
Yeah.
Finally finished that off, so that event's done.
Okay. Who won?
FaZe.
Oh.
Yeah, the big boys
Okay.
out there.
All right.
Big boys FaZe turned up. Great performance, you know, Liquid quite close. But
Is this on the cellular telephone device or they do it the legit way?
this is the PCs.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, this is a real deal.
So no console gamers, no mobile phone gamers.
It was a nice little, you know, break, but now I have nothing but Counter-Strike. So I get to thoroughly enjoy all of this, hopefully. And we are back. The unpause has come in, so whatever the issues were probably have been resolved, I'd assume.
Yeah, well, otherwise,
so.
we might have a couple more coming our way, but it will just be the light pistol upgrade from FaZe here. You can see a bunch of smokes in play. Maybe they can land that Xbox One this time round. So Brokey will be lining that up off the bat.
Yep.
And there she goes. So over towards B. This might just be that simple set B piece where coldzera and Nico will use their smokes for window and doors. Flashes over and away they go. They will need to isolate SDY, who is actually on his own towards the B side. Oh, they're going straight in.
Trying to catch the timing on him. Nate does good damage. They know he's going to be close corner. Rain trying to take some space. Does manage to draw the shots out of him. 17 bullets in the mag. Still finds 2 heads.
Wow.
SDY locking it down. Kjaerbye eventually. The chopper's already there. And then flash through the smoke. It's Kjaerbye losing his life as well. Big round. Chopper solving the problem very quickly. SDY did well to find 2, considering the amount of pressure thrown his way.
Yeah, put his Wiki Keeper's gloves on right there. Was able to stop that one from getting out of control because the bomb could have gone down. The B bomb site, we know how difficult it can be, even with the door switched around, and it would have just been pistols. But still, another threatening start to a round from FaZe, not to be converted. There's been a few of them so far. But the guns will be back out. Round number 5, AWP for Brokey this time. Going for the corner pick. And nobody is home, so he's going to push on out. Chopper's going to push through lower and take out Nico.
They're so feisty, these two. Disbalance, though, going to at least stem that little bit of pressure that was building towards long. They do get to now take their time, and the smokes and mollies you are highlighting can still be achieved if it's something they want to go to, but bear in mind it is just 2, and I don't think many offers are going to be made for the CTs to give this one up.
Yeah, this is a difficult round to get back into, considering there's still 1:20 left on the clock. Normally we would say there's a window, there's a way. They would need to be offered up a couple of frags here, and the first one will be over towards the top of A site. That's I disbalance with the AWP. The rotation has completely come on in here from Spirit, so they've absconded?
Mm-hmm.
They abscond.
Yeah, well, they're not at the B site, is what I wanted to say. And there's 2 orbs now trained over towards his long position. Almost a bit of a double stack from SDY and I disbalance. Chopper dealing with lower dark and middle. Mir, they're ready to trade off. So they're going to double smoke to cross. Nade through, well timed, and Mir just holding the trigger down. It's just coldzera now. 1-on-4 situation. 26 seconds left. Not going to be easy.
No. That's 1. It's not 2. He's seen more, but it doesn't really matter. I just balanced with a nice little round there for himself. You don't want to get him kind of on the ball early. That's a freebie you're never going to turn down, is it?
Yeah, you're unhappy with that if you're Rain. Because he's the furthest away from the whole situation. He's just like, oh, okay, just hold the trigger down. Away we go. So that's 5-0. This has been a very quick start. Even with that little bit of a technical timeout we had.
Don't
just
try the Tech-9's B again. I mean, SDY passed the test. They saw them try it in the pistol as well. And they are throwing out that Xbox smoke. So this is the same strategy, or at least it looks the same, starts the same. But this time a pivot towards that lower tunnels area. Perhaps a mid to be on the cards. Mir's already postured there with Disbalance to bait him in. Very solid setup for exactly this kind of play from the Tech-9 armor.
They normally molly this position. I'd be surprised if we don't see that come out.
Nico's in a position to throw it. Looks like a Vanguard smoke from, or rather the Adren smoke from Coldzera here as well.
So it looks like they might want to posture for cat control. They're waiting for the CT smoke. Okay.
Oh, the double wall bang. Rare to see him to convert that.
And the smoke missed as well.
Right. Oh, how unfun.
They can't get back cat control in the same way that they wanted to. If they were to jump up now onto Xbox, they would be able to be seen. Nobody from Spirit is actually overlooking this, but Rain going for the mid to B smoke, trying to draw out that rotation, keep eyes glued towards middle. As we can see, the attack with the bomb will be coming through upper dark. Kirby with that C4. Brokey with the Tech-9 ready to go, and well, here we go.
Nico eats the flash. Maybe for a second. God, these late smokes. 30 seconds left to go through it. Some Die Young postured up, but it's Mir who's in a precarious position, surrounded, but still flashed up through the smoke. Doesn't seem to matter. Kirby now can't do anything but die. This has been a Spirit game so far.
You see how Mir approached that? When he was trying to play the smoke, he exposed himself, then immediately held right. So as they're spraying into that little body they've saw in the smoke, he just tucked into that far corner. I swear the reason he ended up here was after drawing their shots. He managed to have two people shooting at his little toes in the smoke. Very cheeky maneuver. And by the time that they actually had that duel with him, it was Deagles with 3 bullets left. Very, very nice stuff from Mir. Looks like you got some fan cams there. We're here in support of Team Spirit and FaZe Clan.
All right, well,
we're into round 7. No game sound just yet. I'm sure we'll get that one back for you in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we can have a quiet round.
Let's have a library round.
Shh.
Oh, a bit of mid presence for once. That's nice.
Oh yeah.
They might be able to go for a cat execute from here.
Oh, they could. That's right. Coldzera's got the bomb though. That's so far away.
Quiet, please, Kirby. That's very noisy.
Shh, 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 shh. Game sounds back. That's cool.
There's no smoking in the library.
No smoking.
Quite soothing, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine if this was all we had to do.
I haven't whispered in a while.
Oh, same. This is a bit odd. We keep going.
Yeah, for the rest of the round.
I think we can. We
have to commit now. Yeah.
All right, 30 seconds. We can do that.
I think so.
How do you hide cast like this?
Rain. Yeah. Got a lot. Looks good. Spirit. Would you believe it? And that's Spirit picking themselves up a 7th. My gosh, what a
welcome.
quick run.
Now, slowly, bring movement back into your hands and toes.
Breathe navel to spine. Deep breaths, centered our chakras. We return to land of living. Let's get back on with the show. Right. Poor old FaZe Clan. I am concerned about them, I'll be honest. The flash is from Kirby. We'll try and get him some space. He's already eaten one. And now, tucked in on the corner. So there you go. That's mission step 1 complete. Long control gained. Maybe, Chad, it's about time we saw your smoke. If not the molly, the CT smoke from Long. Definitely part and parcel of potential. Oh, Cold's trying to set a fake, is he?
I think that's an Xbox smoke from here.
Okay, above the dot. No, it's a bit more complex than that, but it is. Jib, jib.
Oh, that's quite nice.
That'll hold them at bay in middle, but we're going to have a run boost out. Top mid, chopper. Slams away, drops his own smoke. That'll completely negate them if they want to push through. It's going to be a very, very dicey decision. You can see 4 postured on the catwalk. Now that Mir and SDY have come on over, this gets even more daunting. Smoke's about to clear. 2, 1.
Okay, Chopper has been overwhelmed, but other than that, all is going to be Sneeko on Long, who is meant to be maybe the second punch to close it down, but it's now just Rain in a 1v4. Bomb to be planted, though. And, well, with no util, no nothing. Let's see if he can cause them any problems. The answer is no.
Oh, this is looking very bleak now, and I want to point out why. If you look at the round timeline, which you guys can't, I can. In the last 3 rounds, only 1 kill from FaZe Clan in each round, and that there is the second plant they've managed. The first time they were able to get the bomb down was the second round of the game where Nico went berserk with the deagle, and they were unable to convert, where SDY came through with that 1v3 situation. So in the last, oh dear. Yeah, in the last 6 rounds, there's only been a total of 8 kills in the last 6 rounds. That's not great.
It's not a good indicator.
No, and especially with the bomb not going down either, that means they're not even finding kills onto the site to enable that plant. So there's a couple of problems. Let's see if FaZe can start to come back from those. The bank is not hugely swelled out of control right now for Spirit. If they win this one cleanly in the same fashion, we can start to talk about them, what they're going to spend their 16K on, maybe a jet ski, maybe a small car, get themselves like a Suzuki Swift or something.
Little Brum Brum. Ended up basically watching an entire episode of Brum a couple of days ago. It's quite good. Forgot there was a narrator. What's going on?
Don't know what that is.
Brum, he was a cheeky little car.
Oh, yeah?
It comes out, yes.
It's a small little vehicle.
Okay.
He was an animatronic. He had eyes. And he had days of mischief. He used to escape the mechanics workshop, explore the world. I think the children of the era were living vicariously through the car.
When I grow up, I want to be a tiny car.
Yeah. What do you want to be when you grow up? Brum.
Brum.
Do you remember the Magic School Bus?
Yeah, that was what my parents watched, Chad.
Yeah, that's very
When
old.
they grew up, that was what they watched.
Well, Magic's.
Anyway.
Young gun, going to get control towards Long. That's brilliant for this as well. It's going to keep so much room for the CTs here. He can post up, do whatever he wants, gets the AK.
Watch this nade. They are reading the hell out of them.
This is going to be horrible, isn't it? Let's see how much chunky damage comes in. Is it a Kit Kat chunky?
late.
It's not bad.
Still
Maybe
not
a normal
bad.
Kit Kat.
Yeah. Not quite a chunky. Definitely not a Yorkie.
This could be a round, though. This is looking good.
Could
The
be.
bomb's down for the 3rd time. They have number advantage for once.
Feels like the first time in a while. The timing couldn't be better there. Kievi.
Whoa.
I don't know what to say about that.
Oh.
Oh, God, you don't lose these.
Please,
They
no.
haven't lost it yet.
No, you're
Roki
right.
needs a frag. And he has found it. Magic spotted. One short, but that draws his attention. Magic's such a demon. Needs to find his frag cleanly. Rain knows the transfer's necessary. Oh, it's the 1v1, and Rain, the Norwegian Viking, saves the day for FaZe, and they find their first. My goodness, they need more of that, though.
Jeez, that almost...
Nearly slipping away, and that would have been another desk through the fist through the desk. There we go.
This shot here, this was a big one.
Oosh.
Nico probably overstaying his welcome a little bit on top of site there, wanting to try and get the kill through the smoke with the conversion there from Rain to finish things off. That will be the first round on the board for FaZe. The scoreline 8-1, so we're 10 rounds in now. Back towards Long they go. Rain needs a... Oh, okay. They're waiting for the molly, and now they'll extinguish and go. Watch this.
Okay, watch this. Here we go. Magic's... Right. Watch this.
Watch this.
Magic's was
And the
watching the
smoke
whole
didn't
time.
land either. That's...
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
That's an extra frothy cappuccino, that is.
Yeah. Not the... Well, the milk's gone bad, I'd say.
Oh, it's frothy for sure. Oh, dearie me. Well, the frappuccinos continue as Chopper makes an order. And he grabs himself a triple. Oh, yoy.
It's falling apart.
It's okay. Remember the last map, Chad? It was
I do.
good. It was good.
It was. The last one was good.
Yeah.
But they got the win, and I thought it would inspire them, Lauren. I thought it would be the coming together moment for the team. It's like, yeah, see, we can do it. This is what winning feels like.
Oh, look at that cat. That was a round cat.
It was a rotund cat.
Yeah, very circular face.
Look at the guns now.
Christ.
I don't even know where. I don't. All right. Well,
Silver lining me, Chad. Come on. Oop.
I can't. I can't.
Okay, no,
it means
that's
we get
fine.
3 maps. Mirage is coming up next.
Nice.
We know that Spirit's T side of Mirage can be a little bit underwhelming at times, quite slow.
But I've also seen how that strategy works.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen the bad side of it. I've seen a team that knows how to exploit the weaknesses of it, but I've also seen a team that lets them play their game, and I've seen how that can actually manifest pretty successful Mirage. There's a reason they keep playing it, and the reason that they keep, you know, being contenders versus tier 1 opposition. It's not one to be dismissed. It's not one to be taken lightly. And neither are Team Spirit's Dust2, apparently, because FaZe's pick has fallen by the wayside here. Very little glimmers of hope. And of course, the primary glimmers would be coming from the scoreboard, but with a grand total of 21 frags for FaZe Clan, stark contrast to that of Spirit closing in towards 50 combined. There is just a fragging discrepancy. That's the pre-fire. Nice shot, but doesn't quite find the head. It's into the shoulder blades, leaves SDY down at 40.
Yeah, I'd really love to start painting the silver lining of the potential for the 10-5 half, but we haven't seen anything that looks too promising out of FaZe, right? They've gone for mid to Bs, they've been shut down, they went for that long pounce maneuver just previously, Magic destroyed them. They've gone for a bunch of different executes over towards that B side on their low buy rounds, nothing happened there either. And here's another round that looks like it's going to be relatively clean. Kirby gets one, if he gets something more, that's great, but another round where they only take one individual down. So now if I take a look at the round timeline, out of the last 6 rounds, with FaZe even picking up one of those rounds, they've only managed a total of 10 kills. So 10 kills in the last 6, and they even won a round, right? So you take that one completely out of the equation. They're really up struggle street right here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Do they have anything left? Can they make this a 10-5 half? We need some signs of life. Fast Xbox smoke up. Cap they go. They need to force some duels, force some fights, play some heads up CS. I just balance. That's the first. Rain, it's a big one.
Yeah, that's the perfect delivery, but Magix has been such a thorn in their side on long. You really, really need to knock him off his perch, and 3 members of FaZe are invested into doing so. Do they do contact?
New spot for him. Oh, and it's a good one again. Oh,
Phenomenal stuff from Magix. He's just a beast. Mir's already got one. There's more where that came from, and Rain's gone. Triple kill, all 3 walking into long, and it's Magix just standing guard on his own. Disbalance going down. That was the early casualty. Jumping for info, gets a Rain in his face, but look at the control. He was so comfortable. He's barely breaking a sweat. Boris, the bulldozer, has a smile on his face.
Let's call him Boris the Badass.
I don't like it.
No?
Badass.
I mean, maybe it's because it came out of his mouth.
Yeah, I can't say it as well as you guys.
Badass, yeah. It feels very American when I say badass.
Okay, well, we can, let's do something other than bulldozer.
Oh, man, that was so badass.
We got too many bulldozers.
Seriously.
We need something else.
Boris the Butcher.
Boris the Butcher.
Butcher sounds good, I think.
I think you're right.
Okay, we can roll with that, and we can roll with the pick too. Chopper going down's not bad. I mean, frags have been absent, so anything's a goal right now for them. But it is Deagles galore.
The Brutalizer?
Oh.
I just say bulldozer because they flatten the competition. It's not like it's a nickname. I'm not like giving them
Could make them nicknames though.
Could, certainly, but it wasn't something I was actively pursuing.
But we could.
Yes, absolutely. Possibly.
Would we like to?
Not necessarily. SDY does do well to find the first. The fact that he's not dead yet is blowing my mind. Finally, Brokey brings us back into what looks to be a second round for FaZe Clan. You can see they're locked in by Kirby. He's got the prime position here. And he doesn't get one. Dinks Magix. They'll swap over the orb. These guys are looking pretty damn well oiled as they head towards the tunnels. And with that bomb ticking, kits on both, and Molly as well, Brokey has a lot to do. And he has found the healthiest of the 2. Magic still in a room for maneuver here. Picks up the Molly.
Staying with the orb, though. Oh, he's changed the AK now.
Good angle from Rain. Really nice. With the switch of the doors, there's a lot to clear in the unknown. And of course, Chad, as you've been highlighting throughout this game, they will have cash to splash despite the round success from FaZe Clan there.
This is a big kill. How does he manage? Like, oh, mate.
Oosh.
Some fast stuff. He's looking very good today.
He really is. From that long hold, practically set up for a 1v1 there. 2 rounds for your T-side on your map pick is certainly insufficient. FaZe in hot pursuit of the necessary 4 here. 11-4 compulsory.
Had suggestions of Boris the Blade coming in as another potential to
Blade.
consider. Not sure how I feel about it, but it's an option.
Just sounds like someone that, like around the Jack the Ripper era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a knockoff Jack.
Boris the Butcher.
There was that butcher character from...
Hello. Go on.
3. You checking 3 times. Okay.
Quite bold, isn't it?
It is very bold.
We've seen what can happen with a jump peak. Maybe I disbalance a little bit more notable towards that as he got his head ripped off. But Nico feeling very bold. But they do get a bit of short control. However, there is still I disbalance up there, so it's not really too much to write home about just yet. But we saw that mid to B, well, / B just hit, working out quite nicely. But they're not going back to old Boris, are they?
Stay away from my doors. He wants to push this. Might even get flashed in by disbalance here.
Is that a nutmeg?
Could be.
Oh, the shadow.
Oh, chaos. Magic stands his ground, decides that's enough. The bomb's going short way.
Look how much he's done, though. Like, this is all information. They know it's not long. Idisbalance can help A completely. Oh, it's the mid to B play again. They've cut off the rotations.
Oh, that's an important start. That should really put Mir on notice. What can you possibly do? The answer is nothing. This had to be FaZe's round, and it seems that they have managed to achieve just that. The save call will be made. A nice pivot from FaZe Clan there. They had a good read on the game. Rain jumping for the info confirms that the save is coming on. He sees the AWP retreating towards long. That's enough of an indicator most of the time. Imagine.
Spot Kirby there?
Yeah, imagine. It's going to be an annoying way to go down.
They need to hold on to these weapons. Team Spirit, they're out of money for the last round of the game, or last round of the half. Chase, it could come in from FaZe. They know they're going to get the loss bonus. It's not fantastic cash money for them either, but taking out any weapons from the CT side of things would mean they're less potent going into round number 15. And 11-4. We can start to work with that. Big shot there from Rain. He kicked things off with the drop into spawn. And he's closed things down as just in time there. Magics will survive. So as we head into round 15, that was the opening from Brokey. It's just simple stuff there because Team Spirit are playing, I don't want to say basic, but they're doing the most default hold you can. 2 on the B bomb site, 1 towards that goose position, 1 in limbo with the AWP mid long, and 1 locking down long. The mid to B, by cutting off the rotation like that, doesn't leave too many options to get back into it, right? You'd either have to push up through short or go through long, very long rotation time. So dealing with Rain becomes the focal point. And there we go. Brokey with the opening onto SDY again. 2 rounds in a row.
Oh, and a miss from my disbalance. Bit of a gamble, and Nico, no jump peak this time, just takes the head clean off of Chopper. Advantages being garnered. Finally, these openers untradeable. Perfect play from FaZe to recover into at least this round, but there's still Magic, there's still Idisbalance, and there's still Mir standing.
The group up in middle. Makes sense. With an AWPer in play, he can contribute should anyone have a go. Oh, I think he spots the jump off, and he spots the jump across as well. Re-peeking into Brokey, very ballsy maneuver. Mid to B smokes are going to get them nervous, but actually, he's committed towards the right side. He's heading back towards A. Magix might need a little help here. Oh, he's in trouble. The flash, the push. Coldzera's got him, booked him. Sights open, round is done. Mir, the B defender, they know that too. Kyobe's tucked in for the execution on his mantle up the Xbox. And so we have it, 11-4. We'll take a break. When we do come back, we'll see if Spirit can convert this into a 3rd map.
Introduce me, I'm the renegade. Ooh, every smarter. I tell you the truth. I'm faster than you. I'ma tell you the truth. Not in it to lose, just faster than you. Look into my eyes, I'm not afraid. Take over my mind till it fades. Like a medicine, it keeps me safe. This neon lights lead the way. Ain't got time for small talk. I tell you the truth. I'm faster than you. I'ma tell you the truth. Not in it to lose, just faster than you. Faster than you. I tell you the truth. I'm faster than you. I'ma tell you the truth. Not in it to lose, just faster than you. I tell you the truth. Just faster than you.
Preparing themselves for battle, FaZe Clan are knocking on the door of elimination. It is, of course, with one map to the good in the series for survival up against Spirit, and actually in their map pick, new addition Kirby readies himself. As does Boris the Blade, Mr. Magix. Very impressive stuff from him so far, slicing through the competition with his hold on the double doors. I'm Machine. I've got Pansy and Sponge hanging out in our studio live from Cologne, ready to bring you the action. It does seem like we've got a third map on the cards. It's just up to Spirit to convince us the final few steps. Already into the double digits, and 11-4 half has put us here.
All right, well, we're straight into it, and long control has been taken too over towards the car position. Nico going to try and bait in Kirby. Maybe you won't need Kirby's help.
I imagine that's the last, but perhaps the bait, as you discussed. They do seem cognizant that there's potential for a second. They're actually going to boost the jump check if anyone's crouching behind that car, but will they expect Kirby? 2 smokes for the cross, flashbangs as well. Be about the perfect time for Rain to have a little look here. Just about now. Oh, he does not quite take the look in time. Kirby eliminated. And now they're going for the cross. The nade from coldzera looks a bit too deep. Rain, though, just tapping at all the heads. Chopper fills the feed with one. Mir back as well. All now for the Brokey. Bomb loose for now. Mir's taking space. One long side.
Ahead.
Yeah, he saw him. Oh, and that's all he needs. A pixel out of place, and he's going to be plucked as Brokey falls away from this, buys a second or two. Doesn't want to be found early. Gets time now to add some paranoia to Chopper's post plant. See what Brokey does with this. Right back around. Oh, good tags, no frag. Chopper down to half HP, but still as potent as ever. Brokey's going to take room, and now posted up on the site itself. Trying to peek around for this. Another peek, another couple of tags. This is a war of attrition. It is won by Brokey in the end. Didn't take that much damage, but time was almost a factor.
Yeah, played that really nicely. I like the fake steps to keep Chopper unknown and uncertain as to whether or not he had to worry about short. You could see that kind of forced Chopper to go for the jump across to play the post plant from long side, and that was where some of the damage was done. Rain, of course, with the double kill. This was Mir's way back in. Look at those 2 heads just putting themselves in front of his face. And this was the final, as you described, a war of attrition. But good play from Brokey in the end. Needed that. FaZe needed that. That's their 5th. Just the 5th. 11 rounds required on the second half.
So it will be the force play coming out from Spirit, as we expect, with the CIS squad. And Brokey's going to take a tag early. Oh, easy as you like. Someday Young onto Rain, crossing long. Doing the flashbang dance, hand over his eyes, and, well, that's just forced out of the rotation early. coldzera's had to dip on back towards spawn already. The pressure is applied. Brokey's low on HP, and we can see the bombs heading towards his side of the map. So this is going to become very dicey very quickly. Only 35 points of health. If they go for the skybox, smoke, and flashes, Brokey might be in a bit of strife. Nade, not good. Too high. It's actually hit the top of the arch there, and no damage was done. So things are getting worse for Brokey as he might actually have to play retake, and that looks like what he's going for. Flash is going to come over towards middle. They might try and clear out Magic's. They thought better of it. So Brokey's still alone.
Oh, he had the pin pulled. Godzera wants him. Magix finds him. Big frag. 5 versus 3 now into the site. Ooh, Nico doesn't get many more chances. Neither will Brokey. Just a full 5-man assault flooding into the B site, and every frag going Spirit's way.
Deary me. It all kicked off with just that opening duel from Sumdai Young onto Rain towards Long. You could see the hole that left, the gap that it remained. The tag onto Brokey early was problematic, and well, here it's just saving this M4A4 in the hands of Kyobi. There's no real hunt coming on through. We can see that Magix is taking space towards CT spawn right now. Over towards T spawn with SDY and Disbalance. They don't need to hunt this. They don't need to chase too far. I don't even know if they know that the M4A4 is on the board. They're clearing out short, just seeing if they can find Kyobi lurking. They can hear these footsteps, or Kyobi can hear these footsteps, so he has a good idea of where they're currently sticking their nose in. And it will be round number 12 on the board for Spirit here. So all looking good for them to be able to convert and run away with this. We'll get the highlights. This is the opening frag we were talking about. And that was it, basically. That was all she wrote. Coldzera back turn, simple as you like. Magix is having a bit of a banger, really.
Yeah, he's on one today. Good to see. And we know that Spirit do love a B-bomb site. So see if they head back around. I don't know what to make of Spirit. Sometimes it does feel as though when it all looks good, they look almost not impossible to stop, but goddamn hard. And FaZe now forced down just onto the Deagles. We do still have that rifle retained by Kyobi, so he still gets a little bit of play in this one. But on the other side, Scouts, Gilils, and the additional money just building in the bank.
Yeah, this is a real problem for FaZe now. This half can run away from them if they're not competitive in this one. The Deagles need to ring true, and 3 over towards the B bomb site, 2 pushing forward. A lot of work to do for Coldzera.
Oh, timing couldn't have been worse. Disbalance just about gets in front. The trade eventually comes in, but now we are seeing these Deagles can do damage. And they have to.
Oh, Kyobi's taking a lot of space here. He could find Magic sleeping as he's just going to run back towards the long doors. Now he's holding down that shift key. So this duel is everything for Kyobi. Needs to convert this. Oh dear. Well, that's the M4 on the floor, and probably FaZe's chances in round number 18.
Boris, the bloody blade. Look at this, man. He has been a constant threat. 6 deaths is all he's posted up so far. Nico could add another, but Magic's now going to aggress forward. Another one for him. This is excellent. As now A is open, it's comfortable. This should be 13, no problem.
Man, that was a nasty transpiration, that's not a word, of events. But I'm afraid Brokey and Rain are going to have to just sit here, as will you, as we watch this one tick away. I'll just be running around, bounding around. We can talk about anything you possibly want. Let's see if we can free cam around Dust2. First time you hit a wall, you lose. Who is it, Rush? Who is it?
He's got to have played the game.
Can you do the free? Have you ever played the free cam game?
The free cam game. Oh, where you go really quick around the map.
Let's see. First time you hit a wall, you lose.
Double doors.
Double doors is
Oh, he's out. That was a door. That was a door.
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, let's recover. Tunnels. If we see the pivot.
It's really quick. I don't know why. It's very fast for me.
Redo. Okay.
Let's go this way.
Oh, yeah.
Can I cheat?
Yeah, go on. Way through the tunnels and boot through the B doors successfully this time. Successfully. Oh, it's so fast.
That's too quick.
All right, 13-5 though. The game's over. I mean the Observer game, not this one. This one we've obviously got a little bit more to be played. It does seem though that FaZe Clan's map pick is. I mean, so what evidence have we seen that this was FaZe's Dust2, Chad? What was the attempt? What was the refined justification?
Well, we wanted to see them do the same plays on long that they were able to get away with the other day, but they couldn't find the openings because of Boris. Boris was there shutting things down. So that was basically their main attack, completely destroyed, and their only avenue in was doing those mid to Bs with Rain taking spawn control. So unfortunately for FaZe...
Ooh, okay. Well, unfortunately for FaZe, Nico's hit an absolutely spectacular shot through the double doors. Unfortunately, it doesn't necessarily translate into anything more than a single kill. He'll have to do more. That's the smoke they failed. And this boost is going to be sent back. 2 incendiaries, or rather Molotovs thrown out. A smoke now to regain control. Mir, however, does knock that scout out of Nico's hands. And so now it is just those deagles. It's nothing.
Oh, look at this. Trying to shoot it towards... Oh, okay. Rain was ready for that. That was Brokey shooting the scout towards CT spawn for Rain to be able to scavenge, and Mir wanted to deny that with everything he had.
Come on, Rain.
This is a round. These are the frags I want to be seeing some more of. Another great headshot coming out. Magix decides the round's not over. He's had enough. Quickly takes down the other 2. The protagonist of this round, Rain, grabs himself the AK-47. Oh, the floor laden with flame. Your options are short or wait.
Magix has a smoke as well here, so they could smoke off towards Cat. No one will be coming from that direction. Range just going to have to tuck on in and wait. Brokey on the rotation around.
He's got room. And that's going to help matters out drastically. Magix.
We've seen him.
Got him.
Oh, Rain.
Oof, big round from Rain there. And this is going to allow Brokey to run towards spawn and pick up. I think it was Idis Balance's AWP that Nico took out of his hands in the early stages, so they're going to get a nice upgrade here. We'll find out momentarily. Where is it? Where's the AWP? Hello? Hello? Where'd it go? There it is. All right. Well, Brokey finds it. And this is the start. So this is good stuff from Nico. We didn't think too much more would come from that, but Rain had something to say. This is Mir trying to save the scout from being picked up, gives away his life. That's a very nice shot onto Chopper, and here's the final one to close out proceedings onto Magix. So it's a bad round for Spirit to be giving up, but FaZe could bounce back in. You can see what that means to Nico. It is a long way if they want to get back into this game with a 13-6 scoreline, but it's one step in the right direction. So get back underway, over towards long. Idis, well, no, Idis Barnes, SDY. Had the spawn, had the AWP, has the kill, and now we'll give the AWP back to the big man himself. And once again, FaZe start a man down when they have the weaponry up.
Same as before, same util. coldzera's really been locked out of this game. 4 frags for him. Nico to be tested though.
Good exchange of utility there. Nico's lost his position, but did a chunk of unconfirmed damage. Now he's had to repost up towards Goose. This could be that A execute that we've seen before out of Spirit where they drop the 3 smokes. One will be on the bridge, one will be towards CT spawn, and one on the elevated position. And as they have all 5 players left alive and they just need to trade efficiently onto this A bomb site, they have a real shot at doing this. So lining up the smokes now. Elevator smoke, bridge smoke, utility in exchange again from FaZe. 25 seconds left. It has to be the A commit.
Bombs with Mir. 19. They have the numbers, but the CTs, oh, they're getting chipped away at. Kyobi just spotted. Good catch. Nico trying to do it all. Needs to stop that bomb from going down, but Disbalance has made room. And Mir can plant with just 2 seconds to spare. It's Brokey losing a lot of health with his exchange onto Magix, but looking good and set for the 14th here.
Tempo switch, everything looking good. coldzera, 4 kills. Gonna have to go large to get in this now. Just Cold shut down. Mir's there. Spirit, the pace in which they approach that slow, studious, methodical. And it still worked out. The trades they came in with, that utility play at the end, the back and forth was nuts.
Yeah, and the thing is that nades that were coming out from FaZe, they did a good job at holding onto them for as long as they possibly could. You know, you couldn't ask for much more in that kind of a scenario. Kyobi taking a bit of a gamble there, thinking they would be pushing out in the flurry, not checking their corners, but Spirit, they weren't phased. Pardon the pun. As now we get back underway with round number 21 here. It feels like this one is coming to its logical conclusion. Spirit want to even things up and take us to a map number 3. It will be Mirage. Only 2 more rounds to find, and B is where they're looking for round number 15.
Quite likely to find it at this pace. Unless Brokey can make something of it. Doesn't look like Sunday Young wants any of that.
There's no way back in for Cold here. Can't really push the smoke. There's no flashes to help him through. Bomb's going to get planted. The question is, do you just want to hold on to these Deagles M4 and AWP, or do you want to give it a crack? Well, the correct answer, the percentage answer, would be just safe. However, when the chips are down, which they well and truly are here, FaZe might consider going for this one. No one's showing themselves. Cold0 running across the door a couple times has been spotted from Magix. And Cold will take him down. So we can get an AK,
Nice.
Take that one through. It's the best of a bad situation. This, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is probably going to be over very, very soon. Round 15 will be getting posted on the board here.
Brum, brum.
Interesting camera angle. Was the was the steering wheel in the back of the car?
Yeah, it did look like it.
What was going on there?
I don't know.
That was really weird.
Paid attention. Rush, is it?
What was?
Is it fallen off?
The steering wheel's in the back. You can't drive the car with the steering wheel.
Oh,
in
it's
the back,
fallen
mate.
off. They've taken it off.
Someone might have to fix that.
For security, stops people driving away.
Okay. We might want to take it out of the car next time.
No, it's got 4 tires, Chad. I think they were like, you know what? 4 missing tires. I think we can leave the steering wheel here. So we're into the action. Probably the end for Cold0. 19th death, and it hurts the most. Through the smoke, through the gap in the doors. Youch. That is a quick one from Disbalance. They've been finding these opening kills. Can we bring up opening kill stats for the end of the old game? Because I'm almost convinced, especially the CT side, they have been hampered more often than not with the long or the doors. Often an early casualty for FaZe to have to overcome. Now, you see, when I saw Magix, the blue silhouette on the other side of that long smoke, I saw double kills. And when Kirby's on the other side of the smoke, I see the same. Perfect. Locks him down. SDY, though, burning significantly. Finished off. And Disbalance with a real chance, but Nico's AWP is prime too. And does look like FaZe were unwilling to bow down just yet. Despite the opening kill going the way of Team Spirit. Into the B site, Brokey likely going to swing at the timing. Perfect. Lovely, jubbly. 15-7. FaZe is first. And it has to be the rest.
So in this second half so far, the opening kill distribution is split 4 opening frags to that of Team Spirit, 3 for FaZe. One of them was that Cold0 upper tunnel push with the Deagle. The other was Nico on that scout round where he took Disbalance down through the door. And the other was the pistol round where Nico kicked things off. So far, not so bad in that department. Overall, if we look at the entire map, leading the way will be Team Spirit. They have a handy lead as far as opening kills.
Defensive half, I suppose that makes sense.
Magix is sitting at 3-0 in terms of opening duels. You've got SDY 4-2. You can bring up the frag distribution for everybody playing at home. 23 kills for Magix, 21 for Mia, 17 for SDY, 16 for Chopper. I Disbalance the AWPer, only with 9, but hasn't really had to do so much right now. On the other side, 16 for Rain, 15 for Nico, 14 for Brokey, 7 for Kirby, and 6 for Cold0. So 8 more rounds on the trot necessary for FaZe if they want to be taking this one to overtime and having any say in their map choice. The buy's going to come on through from Spirit once again, making it work. Couple of AK-47s, Deagle in the hands of Magix, and the AWP out for Disbalance. He's going to pick towards B. Has a chance behind the molly. If Brokey oversteps, might get taken down.
Down to 3. Click mouse 1. Nothing comes of it this time.
Okay, so they were postured ready to pounce if that was the pick. You could see 3 players behind Disbalance and the AWP, they're ready to go. But now that they didn't find anything, they're smoked out. They know they're locked out for 20 seconds. They're going to start searching elsewhere. And so is Nico.
Oh, if they'd held that boost, the timing. Luckily for them, the CTs didn't actually crest the corner in the end. Smoke was mid, but no one playing off the back of it, aware of maybe that wallbang being used on the other side, but up short. And you pointed it out, it's Nico who's posted here. He needs a good, and that's perfect. Chopper's out of it. Molly instantly follows. Smoke to shut down. Avenue's closed for a good couple of seconds.
That's fantastic counter. Mid to B smoke. Probably want to hold fire on that. Now it starts to sail through the air. There's only 2 CTs to receive at B at the moment. Coldzera trying to support middle.
Kiebe's going walkabouts.
They're going all the way around the world, Lauren.
Oh, he might get caught out here looking the wrong
29
way.
seconds?
This is so curious.
The bloody hell is the plan?
Are they saving?
No.
They're saving.
There they are. I haven't seen the T side do this in some time.
But
4
Kyobi's
alive.
going out. He's going to swing and clear lower, definitely.
This is a weird one.
This is very weird.
All right. Well, they died.
Fines, very big fines.
4 time.
Yeah, well, they took the AWP out of the equation here, so it makes sense they wanted to go for the save, at least in the terms of having a crack in the following, because their loss bonus is pretty abysmal right now, but they were hiding in plain sight. So there are some big pickups from Rain and Kyobi there, denied the potency of the weapons going forward into round 24. And now with 2 AKs, that's all they have to muster. No loss bonus in the hands of Mir and SDY. The flow-on effects of this could be felt for a few rounds, but the answer back is to go for the force buy instead. They're trying to equal out the money here. Team Spirit just need 1 more round.
Nico trying to take control, and Mir's just done it again. That's mad. Straight through the smoke, that you can see the 2 bodies with those 2 kits. Bam. Mid is open for business, courtesy of MIR. And the letter I was missing, now the letter they are hitting. It's B. Brokey. 1. Mir again, on for the ace. Rain to hold them at bay. This could be the final round of play. It is. He's on for it. 4 kills. He's taken matters into his own hands in this one. There were 2 preserved rifles, and Mir, he's used his to great effect. Poor old Kyobi left into 1 versus 3. A hard side to retake on the best of times. He's got a smoke and a nade. Opts to drop both. Flash up high, but it's the spray, and it's Mir. Ace to secure the map. What a round from the Russian. We're heading over to Mirage.
Talk to me, I just want a little bit of company. You acting like you really wanna fall for me, but baby, can you tell me who you wanna be? Talk to me, I just want a little bit of company. You acting like you really wanna fall for me, but baby, can you tell me who you wanna be? I left my demons in my past. I still want something that can last. You make me feel like I'm okay. We both know that you feel the same. Ooh, baby, I got nothing else to prove. You're talking about your best out of me. Remember that you always get to choose. Talk to me, I just want a little bit of company. You acting like you really wanna fall for me, but baby, can you tell me who you wanna be? Talk to me, I just want a little bit of company. You acting like you really wanna fall for me, but baby, can you tell me who you wanna be? I don't understand. I don't wanna be friends, yeah, I guess you got my intention. Got no place I'd rather be, feel like another dimension. I don't wanna it's all, baby, you should let it go. I don't wanna go, let me stay a little more. Talk to me, I just want a little bit of company. You acting like you really wanna fall for me, but baby, can you tell me who you wanna be? Yeah. Talk to me, I just want a little bit of company. You acting like you really wanna fall for me, but baby, can you tell me who you wanna be? Yeah.
Good to see a smile on the face of Mir after he did manage to pull off the ace against FaZe Clan to take us to 3. We are going to 3. Our machine, that's Pansy, Dust, Sponge. Sorry, SBU and J. Sponge, isn't it?
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Call me whatever you want, mate.
Spoon J.
Just as long as you call me. Yeah. Don, can you pop your collar? Do you have a collar to pop?
I'm not feeling particularly energetic today. I'm not ready to be a clown today.
But I'm always
Lauren,
ready to be a
you've
clown.
got energy. You did like no work during these like ridiculous stuff you were doing. Why don't you carry the show today?
Just the finals of the event that I did.
Was it
4
good?
hours,
Was it a
that
good
must have
fun?
been
Was
tough.
it-
Yeah.
More than 4 hours. You know, it's nice when you just get, you know, it seems a lot easier when you can work with your
She's
co-casters.
treading water. She's trying.
Was it good fun though, Lauren? Did you have fun?
I did have fun. As I said, it's nice to work with people that you like.
Yeah.
It makes time just go faster. It feels easier. Funny that. And I'm
dear.
sure Spirit must be feeling the same. Time must fly quite quickly when you're having games like they just did. FaZe barely got into that game.
Yeah, they did. And I want to really put it on Boris locking down Long there. Boris Magix, that's what we're calling him. That's his actual name. So I feel we're okay. We're on first name basis. But this man right here on the screen, I think he was key. And the reason I think he was key, not is because of the frags, is because of the key part of the map he was locking down. FaZe were unable to get out Long, whether it was off some of the pounces with the Molotov extinguished, whether it was fast coming out, they were getting flash denied. They were having a rough time. And you're going to get a highlight package of him and just how well he handled that side of the map. Now, once that string, or that bloody bow was taken out of, no, not the bow, the arrow, the quiver, the string, the bow. There's too many different references. Anyway, once FaZe couldn't go long, all they could do was get short control and do that strategy where they dropped Rain into spawn to cut off the rotations. That was some of the man right here. Mir stepped up in a big way to close things out. You just saw that ace to close out the game right there on round 16 for the other Spirit. And now we move forward into Mirage. I don't know where to place this one because map 1 was competitive, map 2 not so much, and Mirage we've seen some up and down moments from the side of things of Spirit. So,
Spirit's recent results on Mirage have been losses to the top 5. It's been NIP, Complexity, Vitality, double digits, but nothing more. Outside of that, victories and big ones, but it's all domestic rivalries. Espada, K23, Gambit Youngsters. OG, admittedly, one that stands out. That was in early August, so not too far ago. But other than that, yeah, it's definitely an up and down result, and we haven't seen Spirit beat a top 10 team on it yet.
Yeah, but whereas FaZe, look, obviously they're not a top 10 team in their current constellation of form right now. Them on Mirage, right? We were reading out the amount of maps that they played just the other day. It's not a lot. They've only played Mirage officially once with Kirby, and that was over at ESL 1 Cologne, and they lost to Heroic. It was a 16-9 loss. So you have to keep that in mind.